my name is Guang. Welcome to my YouTube channel. Okay, so today it's that time of month again. It is October. It's not only Halloween coming up, but it's also anti-bullying month. And if you guys watched my video from last year, it should be up there somewhere. I don't know, or you can find it. I talked about the times where I got bullied as well and everything. So yeah, pretty much to continue it, well, all I can say is that I am still getting bullied as of right now, but it wasn't as bad like last year, I guess you can say. I mean, some things are worse, some things are okay, but someone asked me what was like one of my terrible times when I got bullied. They asked this question because they kind of want to know, like for anti-bullying month, they want to know like what I've been going through and everything. So so just to clarify, I'm Korean. I'm a half Korean, and English. I didn't know how to speak English that well when I was younger, and it was really hard for me during that time because I couldn't communicate with anyone, and everyone was being racist and everything. Everyone was saying like how Koreans are from like North Korea. I mean, now when people think of Korea, they think of like K-pop and Korean food and K-dramas. But like back before, like when they hear Korea, they think of North Korea and they assume that all Koreans are North Korean, which I think it's pretty stereotypical. Also pretty stereotypical too, because they assume that Koreans are dark because they're dirty. So basically they're calling us dirty Asians. And for me personally, the reason why I'm dark is because I'm half Korean and half Filipino. And yeah, so obviously I don't look like a Korean. And obviously a lot of other Koreans don't accept me as other Korean as well. And it does kind of suck. I gotta admit, it does kind of suck at times to where I want to communicate to a fellow Korean, and even though I spoke Korean to them and all the other stuff, they don't accept me as one of their own, which still remains to this day, and it really sucks because in the future I really wanted to marry a Korean wife and have Korean kids to just keep my Korean bloodline going. So it's just really hard to, you know, just not be accepted. But, you know, as a fellow Korean, especially a half Korean that's been trying to survive and living in America, I would say that I pretty much support every single race there is out there, especially if Asians are being discriminated like me. I personally wish that a lot of people would just look at things like there's like good ways to see Asians like me or like other people like me as well. Like they always assume and they always see the bad things in us, which I personally think is because they're really close-minded, and I guess that's how they're raised, I'm assuming. But you know, spreading awareness, especially anti-bullying month, like you gotta admit it's pretty bad, but a lot of people they don't really treat it as a bad thing, which is not good at all. And a lot of other people bully me because I myself is autistic and I have a lot of other mental disorders and illnesses that I've been struggling since pretty much my whole entire life. So again, it's a struggle that a lot of people, like, they look at us autistic people like a different kind of person or like a strange person. Well, honestly, yes, we are strange. Yes, we might act different, and yes, we're trying our best to fit in society, but that doesn't mean you can just discriminate us like that. Because honestly, we're humans too. We have feelings just like everyone else, unless you're heartless or something like, or a robot or something like that. But you know, a lot of the bullying comes from discrimination, and man, just hearing the word discriminate and stuff, it really bugs me, because honestly, I've been discriminated like my whole entire life, and honestly, I don't understand why people do that. It's just not right. Like you don't even know that you're hurting other people just because of the hurtful things that you say to other people. And sure, people would take it as a joke, but to other people's, you know, mindsets and all that other stuff, like, they take it really offensively. Like, for me, I take a lot of things offensively when people ask, like, which side of Korea I'm from. Like, I thought they're like, oh, are you from like Seoul, or are you from Busan and stuff? Then I'll be like, yeah, I'm from Changwon. Like, that's by Busan. But no, they assume like, oh, are you like South, or are you from North? And I'm just looking at them like, really? Like, are you kidding me right now? Like, just because I'm Korean, that doesn't mean I'm assumingly, that doesn't mean like I'm automatically from North Korea. So yeah, a lot of times it's come down to that, to where I have to argue with them about a lot of things, and I am not the type of person to argue, so it really sucks. But you know what, you just gotta do what you gotta do, basically. That's pretty much all there is to it. Anyways, so I know that I'm still struggling not only with bullying like in face-to-face, but also cyberbullying as well. And I personally don't take cyberbullying like to an extreme, because if that person does not know me and I don't know the person, I don't even care what they even say or think about me, because they're strangers to me. So I wouldn't, you know. But you know, like other people, a lot of other people, they feel so insecure about themselves, and they don't feel like they fit in, all because of, you know, bullying. And you know, I try to fit in many times, like throughout my life. Like, I try to fit in because I just want to have friends. I just want people to know who I am as a person. I want people to know like who I am on the inside. You know what I mean? Not from the outside, but from the inside as well. Like, there's a time where I try to fit into Pokemon because I love Pokemon. I watched Pokemon since I was like in preschool. And you know, a lot of people, they don't accept me, which really sucks. I was even into Yu-Gi-Oh! I was into like sports, and you know, people, they treat me really differently. And they treat me differently because, you know, not only my English was really bad, not only how I look, but I guess they just can't accept the fact that I sometimes lack social skills. And I guess you can say it's because that's where my autism kicks in. But you know, I have a hard time talking to other people face to face sometimes, because you know, it's just really hard to make a first impression. And sometimes I'm scared to make that first impression because I was afraid to what other people would think of me if I opened my mouth. And it happened many many times before, and it's just ridiculous. It's not right. I didn't want anyone to know that I was acting weird because of what I do, or I don't want people to look at me weird because I like certain stuff and they all think like it's weird that I like this certain stuff and that certain stuff. It's, well, you know, honestly, I want to like what I want to like. I want to enjoy things what I want to enjoy, and I just don't care what other people say. For those of you guys that are still dealing with cyberbullying just like me, honestly, I mean, if it's people that you don't know, just forget them. Just block them or anything like that. Like, don't even associate with them. If you feel like you want to stand up to yourself for it, I would say go ahead. Go ahead. Stand up for yourself. Stand up for what you believe in, for what you like, and for what you feel. Because if you don't stand up to yourself, like, people will assume that you're still weak and all of their stuff. And you know what? You may be weak on the inside, but also on the inside, you're a strong person at heart. And honestly, that is what I am as well. Trust me, I've been struggling for a very long time. I'm still getting bullied. I'm still getting betrayed by many people that I have met. And, you know, it sucks to be alone. And I know that, you know, when you're bullied and you get trauma, and then, well, it's a sad life. It really is. Like, I can't even tell you how many times I doubted myself, or I can't even tell you the times how much I hated myself because I believe in what other people say about me. Like, they say like, oh, you're too stupid, you're too ugly, you're too fat, and all this stuff. I believe in those words, and honestly, it just doesn't make me feel good about myself. And there are other times where I heard people put down other people, saying all the bad stuff about them. And honestly, I'll be one of those people to stand up for them and say, hey, you shouldn't talk to this person like that. Because you know what? You're putting them down. And you know what put downs are? A bully. You're a bully. You shouldn't be bullying around people like that. Why don't you grow up and act like your age? Or, you know, act maturely. You know? And if you want to pick a fight with me, well, I don't care. I want people to be treated the exact same as how other people will be treated. You treat people nice, you expect people to treat you nice back, right? It's like that. Always follow the golden rule. Treat others how you want to be treated. Because honestly, a lot of people, even adults these days, it just sickens me that everyone just doesn't follow this rule, and they just follow what they believe in and what their mindset is. And it really sucks because, you know, people that are not open-minded, they just don't know how other people feel. And I just really hope that the world can change for a better. And I know times that a lot of people will say that, and sometimes I do see people change for the better, but then sometimes they go back to their old bad habits. But, you know, what can we do? I will tell you what you can do. What you can do, you can make a big difference in your life. You can make a big difference in everyone else's life. You can stand up to your bullies, stand up to the person that's been getting bullied. You have to speak out, raise your voice, tell people how you feel. How you feel about other people, how you feel about, you know, getting treated like crap. Like, honestly, for me, all the kids that ask me for help or ask me for advice, I personally tell them what I want to say, my opinion, and what I believe in. Especially if it's about, you know, bullying. Because honestly, bullying can really destroy someone's life. Heck, they can even, you know, kill them. And I know kill is a really, really huge, heavy word, but it's true. You can kill someone just by bullying them. I just hope people will just understand that. I really do. So I know I've been going on and on about like different types of bullying and examples of it. I just really want people to know about how bad bullying is, because there are times where people just can't handle it. Like, you know, like if, for example, I will put it for example, if someone's already having trouble at home and like they're getting bullied in school and no one's there for them, like how would they feel? How would they feel about themselves? How would they feel about everyone else? Trust me, like personally, I have a lot of family problems and I have a lot of, you know, friend problems and other problems in general. And you know, it's really, really hurtful. And you know, honestly, I literally had to live by myself until I was 11th grade, because that's when I finally made my first friend, and she helped me through it all. She helped me how to stand up for myself, and she told me to speak up if, you know, if someone was teasing me and bullying me and everything. And I'm really thankful that she came into my life, because I wouldn't be in this world right now if it wasn't for her. And I know I told her so many times that I would stay strong and that I will try my best to not believe what people would think of me. And sometimes it's hard. It's hard when you're all alone and having that mindset and that habit that you're all alone by yourself, and that I feel like that no one really loved me for who I am, and it just really sucks. I mean, I even got put down. I got put down everywhere that I go, and it's just really hard. Like, I remember I would go in a corner and cry. I remember standing in the rain, sitting in the rain, even lying down in the rain, and I didn't even care if I catch a cold. I was crying when the rain was pouring. Life was hard. Life was really, really hard during that time, and I was so weak. It's hard for being alone. It's hard to have all these traumatic experiences going on within your life, and you know, the worst part of all is that when literally no one was there for you when all of this happened. And honestly, in my life, I feel like if I actually had the help, if I actually had a friend, you know, none of these bad things would happen. And I wouldn't be doing dumb stuff before. And it's it's a really, really tough battle. And I know I know it's tough for you guys, trust me. It's still tough for me. It's still tough for me, you know, struggling with all these things, even like me dealing with all my mental disorders and my mental illnesses. It's hard. It's really, really hard. And, you know, I heard a lot of times before that it's life, but, you know, you can change your life for the better. You can help people change for the better as well. Had so many incidents that I even see people even getting bullied right in front of me, and he just broke down like so bad. I couldn't even imagine how other people were feeling. Well, I can, but you know, sometimes I wish people just were in their shoes. I really wish that a lot of people would just see what they're doing. And I can honestly will tell you, this world is really cruel. It's so cruel, so tough. But you just gotta keep fighting. You just gotta keep fighting, and you gotta stand up for what you believe in. Nothing will change if you don't stand up for yourself and just let people hear what you want to say. It's tough. It really is. But I just don't want people to feel like they're alone, like how I was for the longest time. I want you guys to know that if you guys need anyone to talk to, if you have friends, go talk to a friend. If you feel like you don't have anyone to talk to, just know that even though I don't know most of you guys, I am here for you. I don't want you to feel like you're alone and in the dark, crying that I wish someone will love me, because I know that feeling. I know that feeling so much, because that's what I felt every day of my life. Every day of my life, I felt unloved. I felt like no one cared about me. I believed in all the rumors that everyone said about me. And sorry. I I just don't want anyone going through like how I went through. It pains me to see even kids struggling with this kind of thing. I'm okay. I'm okay. Oh man. I didn't mean to cry again. It's just that, you know, at times like these, it's hard times like these, it's just really hard, and I just want to remind people how much they're loved, how much that there's at least one person that love and care about them so much. I'm still trying to figure that out as well. I know that it will take time for people to know who you are inside and to love you who are inside, but never give up. Keep on fighting. Keep on standing up for yourself. Oh my goodness. Whew. Oh my. Well, I didn't mean to, I literally honestly didn't mean to cry, but yeah, the point I wanted to make in this video is that I just hope you guys can understand how important it is, especially for this month, anti-bullying month. So yeah, like I said before, the best thing you can do to fight bullying is, honestly, don't be a bully. Stand up for yourself. Stand up for everyone. Stand up for everyone. Everyone that you loved, everyone that you cared about, everyone that loved you and cared for you back. Stand up for them. Stand up for what you believe in, what you think is right, especially if it is right. You can never, ever let anyone break you down. I know it's hard. It's hard to put that in your mind. Honestly, it's hard for me to put that in my mind as well, but keep on fighting. Keep on doing what you need to do. Because no one else can control your life. No one else can tell you what to do. I was reminded of that today. Thank you, Reese. Shout out to you, Reese, if you're watching this. Thank you for, you know, giving me that pep talk today about how I shouldn't compare myself to others. And I know it's hard to break out of the habit, but I will try my best to do that. So yeah, even as a person that's in their 20s, you know, I hope you guys can understand that no matter what age, what gender you are, and what race you are, you know, there are other people there that has been dealing with this kind of situation, and I hope you guys will take that to heart. Yeah. Alright. Oh, I think I'm done. Alright, so I guess that is all I have to say about this. I really hope you give this, I hope you like this video. Make sure you give it a thumbs up, comment down below, subscribe to me so you can follow me on my YouTube journey. I hope this advice will help you guys, and I hope if you guys, like I said before, if you watched my previous video last year about my about anti-bullying, I hope you guys will take this advice and this video to heart, and hopefully that you guys can, you guys can fight it. I know you guys can. I remember even I went to Pandas today and I have a fortune and it says that my positive attitude can be contagious. And I hope my positive attitude, my positive energy, I share it with you guys. Because I want you guys to be happy and I hope it continues to be that way. So yeah. Thank you guys so much for just listening to my rant and all that other stuff. So yeah, make every day a great day. I'll see you guys in the next video. Be blue to yourself. Bye bye.